Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to do some SEO work for this website right here. This is a tennis software that helps you book courts. It helps members find games, find matches with their partners. It's pretty cool software, and it's being rolled out now to a bunch of different tennis clubs around the US and beyond. So yeah, today I'm just doing SEO work for these guys, and I thought it'd be cool to kind of walk you through my process here without giving too much away, just so you generally understand the SEO process. Basically, this site was created by a couple European developers, and so they want an American to kind of look through it and see that the language is right for the U.S. clubs, because there's slight cultural differences here and there, and of course I do SEO, so they want to make sure that it is SEO optimized, SEO friendly. So that's what I'm doing. So here's the site, and the first thing I started doing was I'm doing some keyword research. Now, I typed in tennis software because that's the first thing that came to mind, because it's a tennis software. And sure enough, they are buying an ad space right here. They have an AdWords campaign going. And they're ranking at the top on this ad campaign, so that's good. And I typed it in a couple times, and they were at the top. Yeah, they're at the top almost every time. So I don't think there's a ton of competition there, which helps, but either way, that's awesome. So what we'll do is we'll scroll down the page and just see who's ranking, right? Just see what their competitors are. Because I was at a conference recently, an SEO conference, and one of the speakers was Will Reynolds from Seer Interactive. In case you don't know who that is, Will Reynolds is one of the most influential SEO people, digital marketers in general, around. And but he gave a speech talking about how your clients don't really know their competition the way they think they do. And he was talking in terms of SEO, because it's really all about who's ranking ahead of you. Those are your competitors. It's not necessarily, oh, this company that also makes tennis software is my competitor. If they're not doing SEO and they're not ranking, then they're not really a competitor per se. But so this is what I'm doing now. Anyway, I typed in this term, and I'm just looking at these results to see what their competitors are, and I'm going to plug these into SEMrush and do some deep diving, keyword research. So this is SEMrush. I've showed it many times. I love it. I typed in one site. This is tennisportal.com/tennis club. This is one of the sites that's ranking here. I think it's this one. And I just want to see what keywords it's ranking for specifically, because that'll give us an idea of what we need to do overall to compete with them. So we can see, get rid of me so you can see everything. So we can see that they're ranking for about 44 terms, and most of these are not super high in volume, right? The highest volume one is club management software, and they're position 50 for that. Position 15 for tennis court scheduling software, free. That's interesting. Tennis club booking software, they're 10th. I want to type in this term, though, and see what that's about, club management software. Anyway, so this gives us an idea of what they're doing and maybe what we should do as well. But a really nice feature here in SEMrush that I'm going to use is this tool called the something gap analysis. So this gap analysis tool is really nifty. You can basically look at what similar keywords multiple sites are sharing. So what I like to do is, and it works with backlinks too, you can find similar backlinks that way if you're doing link building. But for this case, we're going to do keyword research, and we want to see what similar keywords our competitors, in quote unquote, are ranking for. So I already typed in one of them. This is another competitor, I believe, Wild Apricot. This is more of a blog kind of thing. I don't know if they have Oh yeah, they're kind of advertising themselves in their blog. That's what this is. That's fine. Let's just take this page since it's the one ranking. Throw it in here. Back to Google. See what other competitors we have. I guess this one. Tennis management software. Yep. So we'll throw that in to there. Back to Google. And we have 4 spots here. Or we have 5 spots here, actually. So we can enter 2 more if we really want to. Yeah, why not? Let's do all 5 if we can. Tennis software, here's another one. So just without doing anything, this isn't a super competitive niche, which is good. I can already see that. So with a little SEO strategy, we should be able to rank for some of these terms. Tennis software seems to be the most valuable term in some ways. Well, it has the highest volume. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the most valuable. I have to do more research to figure that out. But Team Snap, cool. Grab that. Throw it in here. All right, and we're going to make sure that these are overlapping. So we want to look for common keywords. Make sure that's set for each one. And then hit go. And here are the results. Oh, you know what it does? So it does the first one, common keywords, but then it always does unique keywords on these ones. I don't know why. It's almost like a bug in SEMrush. So you got to change them to common again. Sorry about that. I don't know why it does it every time. Okay, so here we go. This is perfect. Okay, remember we typed in 5 websites. That's a pretty decent sample size for our competition. And here are the total number of keywords that they are all ranking for. So we can see that there isn't a lot here. It's just pretty general, pretty obvious terms like tennis software, tennis club software, tennis management software, tennis software programs. Like these are all stuff that we'd probably know to pursue regardless of doing this research. But this just confirms the idea that yes, these are our terms. So just to have these in my memory bank, I'm going to export them here as an Excel. Yeah, that's fine. Save. Open that. Wait for Excel to open. Sure. I don't know why Excel always opens up old. It always opens up the last document you had. Or at least it seems to do that with me. Okay. Enable editing. So here we go. Here are our keywords. You know, it's not many, so this isn't like going to help us a ton, but whatever, it's good to have for our records. I'm just going to save this. It's fine. Cool, so we have that. So now we can see the overlap, and you know, if my clients have, this is another thing too, like if your client has a question about what keywords they want to use, you can just reference this and say, hey, look, this is what your competition is ranking for, and this is what we need to pursue as well, because yeah, this is what our competition is ranking for. So you can just point to this, and you have it in the Excel sheet now. You just point to it and say, hey, this is what we need to do. If they question it, then here's your proof. So that's that. And let me see what the site is ranking for on its own. I don't know that it's ranking for much, because it's a pretty new site. Oh wow, it's ranking for 2 terms. 137 total backlinks from 4 referring domains. Okay, so that kind of scares me a little bit. Usually when you have a lot of backlinks from a small number of domains, that implies that there could be some spamming going on. Not that the client's doing it on purpose. It could just be somebody's linking to their site for, bad reasons or whatever. So that's something we're going to want to look into. Yeah. So anyway, what terms are they ranking for? Let's see this. So they're ranking for 18 in total. There's a plane overhead. Sorry about that, guys. So they're ranking for 18 terms in total. And it looks like they are ranking for these terms already, which is fantastic. Not on the first page, but close. Tennis club software, court booking software. So this is kind of interesting. They're not ranking for tennis software yet, but they are ranking for tennis booking software. So that could be worth taking some notes on and just saying, okay, we have this going so far, which is great, but we need to try to optimize for this as well. Because remember that tennis software alone has by far the highest volume. So we want to be ranking for that. And what we're going to do is, since they asked me just to work on the homepage for now, I will do that. And the nice thing about SEMrush, which I love SEMrush if you haven't figured that out yet, it's just fantastic. You can do so many things with it. You can do keyword research, backlink analysis. I didn't really like their backlink tool at first, but now it's starting to grow on me. But this is one of the things I really love about it. So SEMrush has super nice content marketing features, which surprised me. I didn't associate them for having content stuff, but they have this add-on called SEMrush SEO Writing Assistant. So you just open a Google Doc and then you hit show, and it'll open up. Alright, I don't know. Should work now. Yeah, so all it does, it pops up here on the right hand side, and what you will do, you'll hit create new template right here, and you'll enter your target keywords. So let's say we're trying to rank for tennis software, like basically all the terms that those brands had in common, right? So we'll go back to our sheet here. Tennis club software, tennis management software, and these are all keyword variations of each other for the most part. Okay, so we'll highlight these, copy, because we're going to want to mention these throughout our content, because since these are variations. So I'll just paste them in there. Okay, so those are all there, and then I'll go down. I can't see. Let me hide myself. Okay. Then you hit create SEO content template. I can't do it with this stupid window over it. Okay. Now it's loading, preparing recommendations. Yeah, it can take a while sometimes. So basically it's going to load a bunch of recommendations, and then as we go in and start writing, these are going to change dynamically based on what we're writing. So it'll tell us, oh, you need to add more of this keyword. Oh, your text needs to be 587 words. And this is a really nice SEO tool. It can help you get a leg up on your competition and start ranking pretty quickly. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to get started on this. Thanks for watching.